August 7th, 8th, and 9th. Don't miss it. We're going to have people here from all over the world, from the UK, from Europe, from Australia, from all over. And of course, from Africa. We're going to have people from all over. But these are the ones that are doing it. It's a small community of people that are doing the real thing. It's not big, you know. It's not like this spiritual system or the Baptist or something like that. Because this one you have to put your behind in here. You can't just sit back and sing and say, I got a relationship, and all of those little cliches that people say, at the Emmys or the Grammys or something like that, the Lord did it all for me. That's nonsense. And they know it's nonsense when they're saying it, but it just sounds good to say because that's what people want to hear. That nonsense. So, hey, I'm coming at you hard. I'm going to come at you hard this year. And the reason being, I ain't getting no younger. So what I have to give, I'm going to give when I can get it. You'll still be able to access me wherever I am because this will always be here. This will be here because the information is on the blockchain. If the media hit this house and broke this thing up and smashed me, all you need is another crystal with any of those small transdimensional crystals, and we can reload on a new crystal. Now, the crystal that you go to the crystal store, or the crystal that you go to the crystal conference and buy, or the one you had, your sacred crystal in your house, and it can be all those things to you, but it doesn't have the information that this has. That's why when we send out the transdimensional crystals, it's just a regular quartz crystal. It ain't no super spiritual, nothing. This is not a super spiritual anything. It has the information in it. It's like if you go to the computer store and you buy two identical 2 terabyte hard drive, external hard drives. You got one hard drive that is just formatted, don't have nothing on it. Then you have another hard drive that's been hooked to the computer. You can download your movies into it. You got your books. It accesses all your Netflix and your other things that you have because you have it hooked to the computer and you download all the information in it. All you need is the access point to get it out, which is the computer. That's the same thing. The access point is the entheogens. The crystal is a terabyte hard drive. But people trying to say to me that, hey, I got a crystal too. I can do the same thing you can do. You can't, I don't know what information you got in your crystal, but we're talking about specific information hooked to specific dimensional realities that is downloaded into that terabyte hard drive. So you can show me your crystal. You can show me your terabyte hard drive, but it's formatted. There's nothing in it. There's none structured. It don't have the information in it from the hyperdimensional realms. So it looked the same, but it ain't got no information in it. May come out of the same crystal bed, out of the same crystal spot. Just like the 2 terabyte hard drives came out of the same computer store. Saying, why is your crystal so special? Hey, it's just like the 2 terabyte hard drive. It's just a 2 terabyte hard drive. It costs $79.95. But the information in it, it's got all your codes. It's got all the pictures of you when you was a kid. It's got pictures of your dead mama in there. It's special. It's valuable because of the information that was downloaded into it. And that's what we're saying about this. Yes, it's a crystal like all the other crystals. And we know that you get your crystals and you put them on your altar or your shrine and it looks nice. But you don't understand that your altar that your shrine is supposed to be paired with the entheogens, it's supposed to be paired with the psychedelics. It's a place. It ain't to come and kneel before and worship. It's a place that you come under the influence of those psychedelics and you go to your shrine and those statues and sacred objects are all activated. You go into the statue, you go into the shrine, you go into the crystal, because they're all different places. They're where the ancestors live. When they say you're part of a house, that's what it means. You go to the house. You go to the ancestors' house. You see them. You're with them. Your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your mother or father's days passed on, your best friend. It's accessible, real time, mouth to ear, eye to eye. And all you got to do is invest a night or two to be able to get there. And it's the farthest place that you could ever imagine. But it's so close, it's closer than your skin, it's closer than your breath. Your shrine, your spiritual system is a place. The reason why things in your house don't work right, not that everybody, I'm saying on a different level, is because the power of the houses was usurped by modernity. So you're supposed to have people die in your house. That opens the portals to the realm of death. You're supposed to have people born in your house. That way it opens the portals of life. So at the front door, you have the portal of life. And at the back door, you have the portal of death. That creates a stream of energy and power from the beginning to the end to the next beginning and end. And then your special place. Because every place is sacred. It's all made out of the same stuff. What's the difference between this piece of dirt and that piece of dirt, other than what you call it and what you say it is? It's special and sacred because you say it is, not because it's different than anything else. So yes, your shrine, your special place, your ancestral communication spot is a place. It's to be accessed. It's to be gone into. Them statues are supposed to be invoking the power out of them. They're supposed to be stepping into your environment. You take a bigger dose, you're stepping into their environment. You're going to the land of the ancestors. The ancestors are on that same blockchain. They're the same informational structure. They say the ancestors live in your DNA. Yes. You uncoil it, you access it, because the entheogen, the psychedelic, the hallucinogen is intercalating into your DNA. It's hooked to the DNA. And when you put the psilocybin, the psilocin, the DMT into that system of the where it's hooked onto the DNA, it opened that stuff up. Because all of the outside technology is an inside technology also. So, hey, a lot of things are going to be happening. I'm going to be in Oakland the 8th, end of the month. I'm going to be in Atlanta. You know, I don't get invited to too much Black History Month stuff. Used to, back in the early 90s and things like that, they'd invite me around to talk about we built the pyramids and those type of things, but they stopped asking me to come because I stopped talking about building the pyramids because I got the technology to show you how to build the pyramids. But you got to take the dose. And if you don't take the dose, you think I'm just talking stuff. So this is for the folks who are taking the dose or the folks who are in preparation to take the dose. because it's something that you have to do. It's a commitment you have to put forward. It ain't just sitting back, listening, and being a part of because you say you know this and that. Ancient Kemet, Atlantis, Mesopotamia, Akkadian, Babylon, the Congo, all was built on the hallucinogens. That's where they got the information from. That's how the ancestors transmitted it through time. So, hey, peace to all the folks. We're going in this year harder than ever before because we're at that point now. We either got to get it going, because if we don't, I don't know what the alternative is, but it ain't gonna be good. So I'm signing off. We'll be doing these frequently so that you all can get more and more information. And I'll see you soon. Peace.